Hmm. So, the last time we did a video like this, they will never have seen.
Yep.
That's I, we lost the location. So, hi, Michael and Logan with Big Damn Films. Just wanted to provide a quick update as to where things are, because it's been a while since you've heard about CCon. Uh, I'm going to assume that nobody knows what's been going on, so let's just kind of wind the clock back. Uh, Up until May 12th,
Mhm.
for the year prior to that, we had had 6 locations for ZCon all fall through, or 5.
5.
So then we get to that weekend,
Yep.
and we find an amazing location. I will insert footage here. Well, here's an update about ZCon. This is where I'm staying this weekend. This is not only an Airbnb, it's not only where I'm going to be finishing the script and production plans, and budget, and all of that, but this 83-acre property is probably where we're going to be filming. I meet with the owner tomorrow to confirm.
Dream location.
Dream location, 82 acres. Owner was super excited, and yeah, it's me, you, your family, Brooke Mulkins, who introduced us to the property.
Yep.
And from there, we were like super stoked.
Yeah. We had it.
Uh,
We're ready to go.
but you had one concern going into it.
I did. I found that the property was on the market.
Yep.
So the first question we asked, first one I did before I even sat down and got comfortable, what's the deal with the property? We don't want to waste your time or our time if you're going to sell it.
So he said it's been in the market for a while. It's overpriced. He was actually going to pull it off the market.
Yep.
And was super excited because then we talked about a series of movies that we could do there, from finishing ZCon to Brooks' Christmas holiday movie to Fast and the Furious style with kids. Like, Spy Kids meets Fast and the Furious. Like, we had great conversation.
Ideas, yeah.
Yeah, we had ideas. We stayed there all weekend. We scouted the location.
Mhm.
Again, I'll insert some shots over this as we're talking. And on the last night, we sat down just like this.
Yep.
Um, and filmed the video that
Around a
went
nice little campfire pit area.
fire pit,
The
announced
property in the background and announced.
that this was the location for Zika.
Uh-huh.
So we leave that Monday morning. Everything's good to go.
Yep.
Wednesday, we get the call that not even the owner expected,
Mm-hmm.
which was he had a buyer for the property at over $1 million more than he was asking for,
Yep.
and he couldn't turn it down.
And we couldn't blame him.
And we couldn't blame him. And to his credit, he tried to make it work.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted, he said we had been promised the location in October, and was trying to get that to work. But
Trying to delay the sale a little bit, change things to make it doable so we could still finish the dream, and then he could still sell in time for what he needed.
Right. But ultimately, the new owners decided they wanted in September.
Yep.
Which that would make filming ZCon there an impossible task. So we thanked him and said goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
Good relationship. Love the dude. No hard feelings.
No,
And the next day I had a stroke.
yeah.
I had a really good stroke. I lost sensation on the left side of my body. My ability to speak and think is still improving. Significantly
Mm-hmm.
better. And for the record, today is what date?
Today is September 14th, Sunday.
So September 14th. So, oh wow. May 14th, September 14th. That I'm still on the mend.
Yep.
And I had a really bad stroke. Yeah. And that stroke made me realize that I had spent 15 years, almost 15 years, 12 years, 13 years working on ZCon. The last 10 of it trying to figure out how to get it made.
Mm-hmm.
The last year of it, finding location and falling through, finding location, falling through. Script for the end of ZCon is done.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's some tweaking we're going to need to do, whatever the location's going to be, but that is an $80,000 to $100,000 script.
Yep.
And as much as I want to make ZCon the project I finish or start with, the reality is we're not going to get there. Doesn't mean we're not getting there. It just means
We can't start there. To do it
can't.
justice, we cannot start there.
To make the movie that we need to make in level of quality that we've already filmed, we need to have all the resources in the right location, and we want to put at least one or two at least known actors.
Yeah.
Some key,
Familiar names. Yeah.
right. So with that, we looked at what we can do, and this is where I'm going to need you to jump in.
So what we can do is we can do a quick and dirty kind of, not necessarily a full feature, but think more anthology style.
Yeah.
So we can work with local voices, kind of indie producers, directors, writers in the area, and work on, 9 to 12 minute kind of shorts that we can have a common theme and turn into a full production.
Right. For two reasons. One, my current health is not going to sustain a feature.
Nope.
And two, by offloading some of the work in a 48-hour style film festival way, we can get
Mm-hmm.
more stories done faster and get a feature-length movie out of it.
Yep.
So we have, this is an announcement as much as
An update.
There's gonna be some of you who don't care. Like, why would you care about a movie you haven't heard anything about in 10 years? Oh, fair. For those of you that care, this is going to be the project that we use as the calling card for Big Damp Films
Mm-hmm.
as a way to start making the revenue to have ZCon finished.
Right.
So we're making a film called Arbor Day, The Root of Evil. It is an anthology series with a new horror villain, and I'll put the previs here.
Mm-hmm.
We have a really great team.
Yep.
And if this sounds like I am not sure about things, this is just the effect of the stroke. My brain's trying to catch up. We have Brooke Malkins, who worked on ZCon, is coming to do costuming.
Yep.
Haley Vaughn, who was an extra on ZCon, is going to lead our makeup and effects.
Mm-hmm.
We have a wonderful DP named Ed. We have Tamara Johnson, who worked on the proof of concept for ZCon and was going to work on ZCon, coming back to be our audio producer. I'm going to write the opening and ending. I've written the opening and ending story that I'll direct. That's also the interstitial between each story. And we have a story from Brooke Malkins. We have a story from Justin Tim Payne of Ninjas vs. Monsters. We have a story from John Johnson of Plan 9. We have a story from Carrie, I can't pronounce her last name, begins with an M. And then a filmmaker by the name of Joe Raffa, who's from the West Coast. And the point is each person gets to tell a unique story using our new bad guy, the arborist,
Mm-hmm.
to connect a narrative story that will make sense once the movie is out.
Yep.
Script is done. Everybody's scripts are in. Production meetings have started. We are not crowdfunding for this.
Nope.
This is not us coming to you and asking for money. This is
just a notification.
just an update. And this is going to be super low budget, $35,000 flick.
Max.
8 to 9 day shoot max.
Mm-hmm.
Super small crew. I think the one story has 5 characters in it, including the bad guy, and that's the most, down to 3 characters.
Yep.
Most of them, like mine and everybody else's, are
3 or
2
4
people with the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
We want to keep you updated, and we'll do that periodically.
Mm-hmm.
But we also do have our Patreon account, which you can keep up to date with there.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
What's up?
Hi, we're recording something.
What?
Can you shut the door? beautiful thing about cutting.
Mm.
So we have the team together.
Yep.
As of today, Haley just came down. We started planning out the makeups
Yeah.
and effects. We did a tour location of the property for Logan to see and Haley to see, and also to visually storyboard out the movie.
And behind the scenes.
And
other
behind the
pictures
scenes
kind of,
content.
yeah.
So a little bit of the background of the project is that this isn't just one film, it's 3. We have Arbor Day,
Yep.
The
Which is the
Reveal,
anthology.
which is the anthology. We'll have a making of,
Sure.
which will have some tree-related pun as the title.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to actually have a
Documentary.
documentary. We'll treat it as a documentary.
We'll treat it as a documentary.
We'll treat it as a documentary about the urban legend that is the character of the arborist and why this particular park closes every Arbor Day for 24 hours. And that's the premise, is that this park closes every day on Arbor Day for 24 hours because if you're on that property, the arborist will kill you. Currently in talks with potentially having the Arbor Day Foundation involved to do a buy a ticket, plant a tree, or buy a DVD or Blu-ray and plant a tree.
Yep.
But just like we did with Browncoats, there'll be a probably charitable contribution thing with everything.
Something playing, yeah.
Same thing was with Zcon, like it was going to go help Red Cross and other companies. Anything else we want to talk about?
No. We'll keep everybody updated and you'll see, updates from all the usual kind of social media channels, and that everything that we can start to make and do from these essentially 3 releases,
right,
all goes to
making Zcon
and building the war chest to make Zcon the way that we know we need to.
Yeah. And I want to kind of backfill some of that. When we relaunched the company in January of 2023, the intent is a for-profit company.
Yep.
That we can produce our own stuff, distribute our own stuff, so we're not waiting on that, but also help other filmmakers do the same. We have a partnership with John Johnson with Darkstone Entertainment. We've already released Fright Before Christmas 1 and his 2007 movie that we've scaled up to HD called The Jester. We're about to release Fright Before Christmas 2.
Yep.
Next year we'll be releasing Rifters, which has some familiar faces from the Browncoats Redemption days. And then hopefully by the end of the year, we'll have either Shark, You Son of a Bitch, or Night of the Blue Moon. Hi, Leon. And this is Leon. He is the unofficial company office dog. So yeah, we'll be in touch and keeping things up. We'll put the Patreon link in the post that you're viewing this from. There's no obligation to support it. If you want to support it, great. If we don't, we understand. And I said this in our last podcast episode about live, and I mean this as no disrespect to any of you that have supported, but there's shit I want to do before I die. And I've waited 10 years and put my film career on hold. And after, having a stroke and then a month later turning 49, I want to make a few more movies before I die and not keep my filmmaking on hold.
Yeah.
So Zcon will come out. It will be finished. We have confirmed Daniel Ross will come back. Most of the original cast will come back. The story is set. Here, we'll just do an insert. Story set real time from when we finished filming the movie, so the kids will have grown up in real time. In that world, the zombie apocalypse happened, and now, just like COVID, like they're on the other side of it, and life's the same but different. And then, wackiness ensues. Not wackiness. It's more of a serious movie than the original Zcon plan was. But it allows us to use all of the
legacy
footage. Thank you. Which is like 55 to 60% of the original movie. All that legacy footage, all of that original content will be used as the flashbacks to explain what happened in the second and third act. So if you've been patient, you'll get to see that work. If you've been impatient and don't care anymore, no hard feelings. Um, please make sure that we have your updated address, because I have ZCon posters that we can begin sending out.
Mhm.
Uh, we're as I'm sitting with my business partner and haven't had this conversation yet, welcome to how we work. Um, we're going to put together a DVD or Blu-ray of the proof of concept with all the bonus features.
Great.
And you can have your choice of DVD or Blu-ray. And for the Kickstarter people with the proof of concept, that will be your film that we promised. For the people who supported the feature film, that'll be your teaser
Hmm.
of what's to come. And then we'll have a Kickstarter Indiegogo variant cover for each. And then we'll have like the proof of concept standard cover up for sale on the website. Any other notes, news?
No, excited to do something, excited to have a product, have products that we can put out and representative of what we can do and what we want to do with our films, with other filmmakers' films, how we're gonna market and do newer features, and looking forward to building the account to get back to ZCon.
Got to get back to Seacoast. That being said, you can keep up with everything we're doing on the Big Damn Podcast, our
Hmm.
monthly behind the scenes of our production and distribution company, Big Damn Films.
Yep.
He's laughing because that's actually
That's
the opening
literally
of
what
the
we
podcast.
open every time. Yeah.
You can support our social media accounts if you're not already. I'll put all the stuff in the content below, and then you can support our Patreon if you want. It's as low as $3 a month, and for that you get all the updates, discounts on the stuff that we're selling. We have merch from hats to coffee mugs to really comfy t-shirts and hoodies, and all of that money goes to having the company to finish Seacon. So thank you for your patience. If you've been impatient, if you're angry, thanks. And as we close out all of our podcasts, keep telling your big damn story.